Good. Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club today, and we are at the beautiful #1 at the Valiente Polo Farm for the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12-goal final, and we have two stellar teams lined up, ready to go, and we're 12 on 12 today. We're playing on the flat. These teams have been very exciting to watch play. I got to tell you, I'm a 12-goal polo fan. I talk a lot about it on CTV Sports. It's one of these leagues that gives the ability for so many different players to showcase themselves, from the sponsors to the pros that run the teams to the young pros that are getting to the level, working from 0 to 2 goals. And let's go through it. We have 90210, Sarah Siegel Magnus. She'll play the 1. Keep an eye on her. She has been amazing. Then they're very close looking jerseys here today, so keep an eye on. But the black pants will help. And here we go on the first breakaway right out of the bowling. Oh, and bad luck there. As I'll go through it really quick for you, as we have Sarah Siegelman is playing the #1. We have Juan Cruz Marcos playing the #3. I'll make sure we get together. Well, let's go with Hawaii Polo Lifers. The knocking coming here, coming from Tatu Gomez Romero, #1 Mia Cambiaso, Facundo Frezinet playing the #2, and Augustine Nero will play the 3. And look at this. Once again, open style, just up and down the field. And field 1 here at this at the Valiente Polo Farm is just a very unique, amazing place to watch polo, and it'll be fast, run and gun. And let's go through 90210. Sarah Siegel Magnus, Roberto Zeta will wear the 2. Juan Cruz Marcos will wear the 3, and we will have Geronimo Overgon wearing the #4. This game should be one of the top games of the season. First whistle of the day right here in front of the grandstand. Remember, the Valiente Polo Farm is a private facility, so we appreciate you honoring them being a private facility. We are open during the games. Two players coming together there, and then they come around. We'll see what our umpires decide on this. We got a couple different players. We're turning the corner, and yeah, we're going to get a right-of-way violation. So this ball is going to sit at about the 100 and, well, let's see, center field right there. Geronimo Overgon playing awesome polo this season. Been fun to watch. He's going to take the penalty 5A, and he's going to go for a Geronimo right down the center here. Good read by Hawaii Polo Life. Tatu Gomez Romero. Nice play here is Sarah Siegel Magnus on the paint. She always starts out on her paint pony. Loves this horse. Very comfortable. Very easy to move. Gets her into the game. She scores a lot of goals on that mare too this year. Good pickup here and taken forward by Hawaii Polo. Backed up by Zeta. Roberto. Both teams hitting and running early. Man-to-man Polo. Picked up now and taken by Obregon. Geronimo. Looks like they're going to put the pressure on him here, and a nice play as they take it around. Well done there by Facundo Frezinet. Good defense. Mia now. Cambiaso, she had an injury in her last game, but so we weren't sure if she was going to play, but she seems like she's doing well here. So we'll keep an eye on her. And she has been playing phenomenal polo this year. And not just here in our regular 12-goal leagues, but she was also went to the finals, of course, of the Women's U.S. Open and also in Argentina. So just having a stellar season. So congratulations to her. Now, on the shot on goal, just off the right side, knocking coming. Keep an eye on these dead ball plays. I'm going to talk a lot about them today because they are the possessions. You need to have positive possessions right away. You get the give and go right there from Tatu to Nero. They come together here. Picked up. Nice little play by Obregon. Switches the ball underneath his pony's leg. Mia's going to come over there. Oh, that's good defense. Mia Cambiaso. What a play right there. Puts the ride off. And looks like it was off to the races by Frazinet, but picked up by Roberto. Zeta. Mia's going to put the pressure. Zeta under the neck. Going to work it down the line. Roberto going center with it, looking for Sarah. Picked up cleanly. Ooh, and a whistle on the play with 4:03 on the clock. So that ball gets hit across the center. And Zeta with a nice pass here. But keep an eye on number 2. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, right there. Keep an eye on the number 3, actually. Juan Cruz Marcos. He's going to come across the field there, and he's going to pick up the right-of-way violation. So good read by Juan Cruz Marcos. This is what I talk about when I talk about 12-goal polo. You get these top 5 goal players. So you look at Augustine over Nero, Geronimo Obregon, and Roberto Zeta. And then you get these 2 and 3 goal players like Tatu, Facundo, Frezinet, Juan Cruz Marcos. And also you get these ladies like this, and she's one of them, awesome from the penalty line, Sarah Siegel Magnus, A-rated, playing phenomenal polo, and of course, Mia Cambiaso on 2 goals. I believe she's 8 goals with the women's handicaps, and but you get all those levels, and when you put them all together, it just makes for an amazing polo game and league. So here we go. Back to center. First goal today. He's going to go to Sarah Siegel Magnus. Under the neck with it on the bowling. Picked up here by Tatu Gomez Romero. Goes for the drop shot here. Mia almost gets it done, but well read and working hard there. And that's what I like about Facundo Frezinet. He is a hustler. Very good with the polo ball, but so is this guy right here. Keep an eye on number 3, Juan Cruz Marcos. He's a stick man. Big ball down the center. Sarah Siegel's got to go offside because she's going to have to pick up here and drop in behind Mia. Good read by Sarah, though, as Mia controls it, turns around. Oh, that's why she likes the paint pony. Getting around quickly there. That's a nice ride-off by Obregon. Another stellar ride-off. And look at this. Geronimo Obregon is going to set up that play with a ride-off. Defense wins championships. He's going on offense there for the 90210 team. But watch his bump by Obregon. Keep an eye, or he actually already had the bump, and then he leaves the ball for Juan Cruz Marcos. And Juan Cruz will get the second goal of the day. Very clean ride-offs. Mia had one earlier that was just a perfect ride-off. Remember the ride-off in polo, you need to be for less than 45 degrees, same relative speed, and you cannot be too far in front or too far behind. That's what they call on the polo field. That's what the umpires are looking for. Now remember, this is a very special tournament here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. This is the 34th Sieber Memorial, and it highlights our league schedule. The Grand Champions Polo Club. the 34th Sieber Memorial, annual Sieber Memorial. It 12 goals, and I love that it comes into play here. The tournament is in honor of polo player Robert J. Sieber Jr., who died in a polo-related accident August 22nd, 1984. I graduated polo in 1985. I played a lot of polo in that area, believe it or not, when I was at Culver Military Academy at the Oak Brook Polo Club. That he was 29 years old. And, of course, the Butler family, very big in polo. And his legacy continues with the annual tournament. And we'll talk more about this tournament as the day goes on. It's a very special time for us and for the Sieber family also. Here we go. Everyone back from the first courtesy change today. Remember, we will have the courtesy change halfway through the Chukker. Give the opportunity for all players to change their four-legged athlete. It is not mandate. You can do whatever you like, and you are allowed still to change your pony whenever you like. Here we go into bowling here. Two players come together. Flips back, and then you have a player turning around. They're coming together there, so a little bit of a blocking play. And looks like they'll go from center or just off the center. We're going to have a 5A. So our only second penalty of the day. And if you saw our last 12-goal game, I was actually in the studio with Jan Edik Frank, the voice of Polo, on his Instagram. And I don't believe they had a foul each team in the first three Chukkers. And most of these teams have been so skilled and organized here in the 12-goal, and that just shows you how the polo world is developing into such an amazing game. Huge shot here by Obregon. He hits the ball down inside the 60-yard line, and almost a set play there as Juan Cruz Marcos meets the ball and then gets fouled. And with the right-of-way violation, they go from center to a penalty 3. So, great setup here. And the first 3 fouls of the day are going to go for the 90210 team, and it's going to be Sarah once again. Sarah. Oh, the master shot just on the post. A little bad luck there. She had her first one, actually. That was a penalty 2. Put that one away. This one's going to go just off the post. A little bad luck, but still in line. So she's right on the edge there. We always talk about that shot. Probably the most difficult shot in the game of polo. Penalty 3 based on the yardage, and you're the only player involved. But that was a nicely hit ball just off the post. She'll be right on fire. Trust me, she is very good for the penalty line. All right, on the knock-in, picked up here, and this is what 90210 has done well here in the first Chukker. They've been shutting down the Hawaii Polo Life. We'll see how they answer back. Picked up here by Marcos. Drop for Obregon. Loose ball play, given back to Juan Cruz. Tattoo is going to get in there, and we get a whistle on the play. Once in a while, keep an eye on all the backdrops here at the beautiful Valiente Polo Farm. Here's the play right here. There's Juan. Ooh, bad luck there. Bounce off the boards, actually. He might have dropped that ball, but right here when he turns it around, he gets kicked by the pony. And when he gets kicked by the pony, then that's where Obregon has to give one play. As Tatu Gomez Romero was on the right-of-way when Geronimo went to turn around. I don't even believe Geronimo really knew where that ball was. Kind of looked kind of weird. Bounced off his pony. So there's bad luck once again. Penalty 5A. And there's a nice helicopter out there. Someone coming to the game in a helicopter today. Good way to travel. Arrive in style, as they say. And you're going to get a great shot of this. The stadium here, Field 1 and Field 2, the Valiente Polo Farm, another one of the most unique polo farms in the Wellington area, set up for the game of polo at a high level. Nice shot here by the Hawaii Polo Life. They're going to get an offensive opportunity. That ball's going to go just wide. Now, as the clock ticks down here, Oregon might have the opportunity to manage the clock here. I'm not sure if he does or not. We'll see. He might have to go with the knock-in. Yeah, he's going to have to go with the knock-in. No time to hold the possession for the next Chukker. So he'll have to bring this one in. And here we go. Final 30 seconds of the first Chukker. Outlet pass, looking for Zeta. Well done. Hawaii Pole Life now shutting them down. Mia, perfect pass to, that two. Now, they run out of time there, or well, we'll see if they decided if the time ran out on them, or if they they had another play on that. We'll let the umpires work this one out. But that'll end our first Chukker of play, so we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be back for our second Chukker of the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12-goal final. Welcome back, everybody, to our finals here, the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12-goal. And as you can see, one of the helicopters just taking off there between Chukkers. So off they go. And we did have a right-of-way violation here, so we'll take a look at this foul once again. Oregon on the outlet pass. And watch how this ball kind of bounces off the pony. Right there. It bounces off the same player. So just bad luck there. Actually, as Augustine Nero went to the back shot, but his pony kicked it forward, and the lesser angle was going to 90210. So when Mia came to back that ball, she had a player following the right-of-way. Remember the player following the right-of-way? I mean, has the possession over a player moving toward the ball. And once again, another foul, just bad luck, kind of a quick line change, broken play. So center hit, penalty 5B in favor of 90210. And this guy has been peppering the polo ball all season long. Look at this ball right there for Sarah Siegel Magnus. Sarah, wow, right on the end line, right on actually in the red zone there. Control play coming from Nero, Augustine, and he's going to find Mia. Mia gets a piece of it, but no problem. And we get a whistle on the play that'll slow it down. So 2-0 here. We had a goal by Sarah Siegel Magnus, penalty 2, and then 1 by Juan Cruz Marcos. Here's your play right here, right to Mia. And it goes off the side of the mallet there. And I think we must have had some goal on the outside. So we'll see if we don't get a fair play possession here. As we had a couple of players. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and take a timeout. So safety, of course, always first. So they'll slow it down and allow, like Sarah Siegel, going to go ahead and Magnus going to go ahead and change her pony. Now the tournament here, the Sieber Memorial. It was first created by the Oxley family, and of course, that's actually one of the first places, not just in Oak Brook, but also in Boca Raton, where it was first played at the now defunct Royal Palm Polo Sports Club in Boca Raton, and then later resurrected by Mark and Melissa Ganzi at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Last game, though, was held at Royal Palm before it closed and was the Sieber Memorial Final. And I talk a lot about this because I had the opportunity when I was 4 or 5, played with Melissa Ganzi and Mark Ganzi when they first started to play with Juan Bellini. And we played in this tournament every year while it was in Boca. And it was just we played it in many years, but we did have a game where we were down by 6 goals with 6 minutes left in the Chukker and ended up tying the game and winning. So those are the games you just never forget. And so it's always been a big part of my polo career, and I'm sure anybody who plays in a game like that, look at this. So you want horsepower, you got it. Mia Cambiaso. Oh, nice power polo play here by Hawaii Polo Life as they get the penalty, they get the possession play, the fair play possession, and then break it loose. And man, Cambiaso was on a flyer. That little chestnut mare can run very, very well. Just off to the outside, though, and we'll get the knock-in. So at the moment, Hawaii Polo Life shooting that goal. They're getting opportunities here once they get it dialed in because the 90210 has had 3 or 4 knock-ins here in 2 chukkers. Zeta, Alberto, going to work that one across center field. He gets pushed wide by Romero. Met in there, Oregon. Bounces off a pony. Loose play, turned around quickly by Nero. Augustine. Got room to work here. Augustine. Taking it by himself. Nice little play here as he slows it up. Ooh, nobody home, though, with a pink jersey. Love the black pants, of course. As our tournament committee, white or black pants. And the 90210 team, they always wear them. They're their lucky pants. Loose ball play. And then finally a whistle on the play there. It looked like a bit of a late whistle, just seeing how that play developed. And we'll see what they tell. But keep an eye on number 4 in the white. And then keep an eye on number 4 in the pink right there. And then you're going to see them pull out, and then you finally get a whistle. So we'll see what their final decision is here. Yeah, they're going to go with the open goal penalty, too. I like this play because there's no window opening. Remember, the umpires are looking for space to open, the window to open. And Tatu Gomez-Romero, he definitely kept that window closed. He closed it. He caught up to Overgone there. And this is a play that you'll see the umpires blow late because they want to see the play develop. They want to see if the number 4 on the pink could get out and open that window. And if he does, then no need for a whistle. But if the 4 in the white can close that window, then they'll give that whistle. They'll give the whistle and they'll give them a foul. So good call here by the mounted officials inside, and they get the open goal penalty too. So 2-1. Tight match here. Poland picked up and controlled. First one by Hawaii Polo Life, stolen away by Zeta. Roberto on a beautiful black mare here. Look at the shine on this mare. Unbelievable. Every one of the ponies out there just blows me away. And also remember, here at CTV Sports with the 4K, look at this horse. So he turns the ball inside, gets the turn done, no problem, and then you're going to get a late whistle there again, and that's going to be switch inside. We'll see if they decide to go here. And you're going to see switch inside. So remember, if you do get control of the polo ball and you have it on your offside, the right side, you want to switch to the left side, and you have a player that's there in the vicinity to make a hook, then you need to make contact. You cannot just switch sides. So he's going to call for switching sides there. Good call. As there was a Hawaii Polo player right there ready to make a hook. No contact made. So we're going to have an open penalty 4 here, 60-yard shot. Ooh, fire hit, but off to the side. Looked like Nero trying to keep it alive. That's another play you're going to see called a little late by the umpire. It'll be a late whistle play because, again, you want to see maybe he does make contact, right at the last second. And so you got to let that play develop. And if he does, then Roberto would have been off to the races. Knock-in, a huge knock-in by Obregon, but nobody home for 902-0, stolen away. And both teams have done a fabulous job here in the first two Chukkers, winning the defensive plays on the knock-ins. Let's see what happens here. We got an open back shot coming. There's a steal. Now look for the open back shot right there. And right there, number 2 in the white on the near side. And remember, there's no right-of-way on the near side, so when you have a player on the offside, on the right side, meeting the ball, then a player on the near side needs to either let that ball go or switch sides. And in that case, Facundo Fresinet had no time to switch to the offside. He would have to just leave that ball. And, again, I just don't think he saw him coming. He had his head down. Nice pickup, though, on the near side by Facundo. 2 goals. Very impressive. 2-goal player. We had an opportunity to interview Rob. And that's a brother of John Sieber. And, Rob, for Rob, John is his brother, John Sieber. I apologize. And he said, I want to thank the Gansey family and the Grand Champions for putting on this tournament. It means a lot to our family. The horses are great. The players are great. I want to make a special thanks to all the players, sponsors, and captains. And, there's an old saying, you give from your heart, and it will come back to you. And, yeah, he's a special guy. I love the whole family. Here we go. Now, another open goal. And a penalty 3 here. Oh, wow. Man, Sarah, if she's golfing, I got to tell you, she's hit the same post twice. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to put that into good. 2 goals that don't go in, but that's pretty well, you're shooting the ball the same, and that's she just got to adjust a little bit there. So I would not worry about that at all, Sarah. Just keep on shooting because you very rarely see a player hit the same post twice. And but that'll keep it 2-1 on the knock-in or on the possession play after the shot on goal, master shot. They all come together. No whistle on the play. You throw a blanket over 5 players there. Finally, a control play by Juan Cruz Marcos. Ooh, that bounced off of Mia. Oh, man. And that hurts. So we're going to make sure she's okay. I'll take a time out here. Keep an eye here. It looked like Juan Cruz Marcos trying to go down the center with it. Oh, man. And Mia was only about, I'm going to say 5 to 8 yards. Sometimes it's better to be closer just because of the velocity. Good sportsmanship there by Juan Cruz Marcos. Making sure Mia's okay. But like I told you, she had an injury in her last game. So you don't need to stack up the injuries, especially in the game of polo. So we'll make sure, we'll give her time out here, make sure that she's okay. Looks like she is going to be okay here. So we're going to go with the possession, fair play possession. Team that had possession when the ball hit the opponent. And it will be 902-0. They come together here, and that ball gets hit to the inside. And Facundo Fresinet's going to jump on that ball quickly. Keep an eye on this once again. Little light here was, I think Geronimo might have been going for the short pass. Yeah, he was. He was going for the short pass, but just a little bit too short. And then you got the blocking foul there and riding in from behind. So you could go either way there. You had one player kind of blocking him a little bit, and then another player riding in from behind on the back shot. So Hawaii Polo Life, in their shooting area, they'll go ahead and put that ball, say at the 60-yard line. They had a shot on goal on a back shot, so they'll move it to the 60. And it's going to be the first opportunity of the day here for Tatu Gomez-Romero with the penalty 60-yard shot. Oh, well hit. Very well hit. And he has been very strong for the penalty line. Tatu Gomez, they're playing very strong polo this season at all levels. Plays in the 6, the 8, the 12. And adjusts his team. Great captain. Back to the center we go. Of course, we do switch directions for after every goal for any of our new viewers. The procedure used in the game of polo. Loose ball play here. Another little miss hit here. And it'll be controlled by Hawaii Polo Life. We got players going forward here. Ooh. And then you get a penalty on the play, and this is going to be an interesting ball placement based on the players going down the field. We'll see what they decide here. But that ball got turned around, and there were players running. So they will take that into account on how many players were back on defense, and was there a white player on his own. Looks like they had enough just to hold him there. Not get the open goal, but Tatu just made a 60 on the south side. This field runs north and south here at the Valiente Polo Farm. And you see that's a stick and ball practice field there behind where they have their professional track. Here comes Tatu with the penalty 60-yard shot. And there you go, 2 for 2. And that's the way you do it. A little lower than his last shot, but no problem, as we'll click down under 2 minutes by the time we get back to the center. And they'll line them up on the far side. Got the umpires in their red and black jerseys today. Looking very stylish here for the finals of the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 Goals International Polo. Now remember, we are using replay for the finals, semifinals and finals of the 12 goal. We are using the challenge system and replay today. And that is something new that we bring into the table here for the low and medium goal. That will be using the challenge system for semifinals and finals. So the teams will be able to use it. 1 challenge per half. Remember, that's 2 challenges in a game, and all the triggers are in place. I'll go over the triggers as this game gets going on a little farther, and I'll definitely explain all of the challenges as they happen, as I have our third man / IRO here in the CTV studios. On the move. Defensive battle going on right now, 3-2. We're going to click down to almost 30 seconds left here in the second chukker. Good little move here by Nero. Flips it back to inside. He has got Mia. Can Mia break the space? I think she can on the gray. Mia. Cambiaso. Taken out cleanly by Zeta. Roberto goes for the open shot, stolen away by Tatu. Frezinet gets a piece of it. Nero, back to Mia. Mia to Frezinet. Facundo. Cleaned up well by Zeta. Nero checking the clock. Into the corner they go. Juan Cruz Marcos. Wow, man, this guy. Off the boards at full speed, cleans it up out of the air, but he's going to run out of time, and that'll end our second chukker right there about 20 yards from the center. And here's a beautiful shot of the amazing grandstand here at the Valiente Polo Farm. Stay with us. We'll be right back here on CTV Sports.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
All right, everybody, welcome back. And of course, I'd like to have a huge welcome to the Sieber family. And of course, John Sieber. And nice having the Sieber family here. And also John's, he usually comes every year. And also I want to add to it that as in our interview, as he said, he wanted to thank the Gansey family for putting this on. And for Rob, brother John. And, he and I love this, he says, I brought it up a little bit earlier, he says, there's an old saying, give your heart and it'll come back to you. I hope the Gansey family, and not just for this tournament, but for all polo they have given so much to, I hope comes back to them 10 folds for everything they have done. And that's so well said. So big love for the Sieber family. As I said, I've had the opportunity to grow up around the family playing as a young kid in Boca Raton and in Oak Brook, and so we it's a big part of what we do here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. So we're happy to have the family here, and I'm sure John will be there for our trophy presentation as he is usually, and maybe some of the other family members will get all that information from our general manager Cale Newman, who's on the sideline. But I'd like to welcome the Sieber family once again. And of course, we have a lot of passion for this tournament. And I got to tell you, it's on a roll through the players also. And that's what it's all about. That's what we love about the world of polo, passport to the world, as Churchill said. And, the blood and the energy and the family tradition is just so high level in the game of polo. You can see, you can see have a friend in polo, not see him for 20 years, and you can see him one day, and it's like you saw him yesterday. And love that about it. So we're getting ready here for the third Chukker. If you just joined us, 90210, they're in the pink jersey today with the black trousers. And Sarah Siegel Magnus playing number 1. Juan Cruz Roberto Zeta playing the 2. Juan Cruz Marcos playing the 3. And then Geronimo Obregon playing the number 4. They're a 12-goal team. And looks like we've got a timeout here. So we'll get everything organized for you. Okay, so we have a Joaquin Vilgre is going to come in for Sarah Siegel Magnus. So I'm not sure what happened to Sarah. Maybe she had a previous injury. Like I said, it was right in the middle of the season. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to a little commercial break. Stay with us. We're going to get one organized here. This kind of was sudden, so we'll make sure Sarah is okay. And a great shot here, though, of before we go to commercial, of the Valiente Polo Farm. He said field 1 we're playing on, field 2 behind it, field 3 down all the way on the end, and, of course, all the paddocks and the stables, and just unbelievable place. So stay with us, hang with us, get yourself a snack. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. As we do have a replacement here for 90210, Sarah Sieber. She is at the field. She is fine. I guess she had an injury. So we have Joaquin Vilgray coming in, and he'll assume her 0 goals. So we're going to keep that all the same. And remember, I was talking about the challenge system. Remember the challenge system, as we are using that. And we actually, the first club I was actually had an opportunity to talk to our third man / IRO. First club in the nation to use the challenge system under 20 goal polo. So congratulations to the Grand Champions Polo Club and CTV Sports. Believe it or not, I did not realize that it had not been used at the lower levels, and we cover everything from 6 to 26 goals here at CTV Sports, and we have passion and for both, from everything from 6 to 26, and we are true believers at the Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club, that you need to showcase these parts of the polo world. There's a big part of it. This is where it starts. You go from polo school to 6 goal, 8 goal, 12 goal, you work your way up. So to give them the opportunity to use the challenge system, it just strengthens the challenge system and the technology used in the game of polo today for safety of the four-legged athletes and the players, and the ability for when these players do get to their levels of playing in 20 goal polo, they will have the system down and they'll be teaching us. So I can't wait. Glad to hear that. So congratulations. No challenges have been used here, and we are in the third chukker, and I don't think they've needed any. But if you just join us once again, like I said, we have 90210, and they're in the pink. Juan Vilgre now playing for Sarah Siegel Magnus. She had 1 goal on the day. Roberto Zeta, number 2. Juan Cruz Marquez, number 3. Geronimo Overgon, number 4. And we get a foul here. Look at a player coming across, kind of blocking here. Hawaii Polo Life, they're in the white jerseys. Love their jerseys. Also, actually, all the jerseys these days. A lot of style in polo. Mia Cambiaso playing number 1. Facundo Fresonet playing 2. Augustine Nero playing the 3. And Tatu Gomez Romero. And they were down 2-0 after the first. And then, man, they came back strong. And here you go, though. Overgon is going to take over the stick as from Sarah, who's not in the game. She usually hits the short ones. And Geronimo, though, no problem from the 30-yard penalty 2. So I'll get the equalizer, 3-3, early in this third chukker. And once again, if you just joined us from the little break, we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club, and we're at the Valiente Polo Farm playing our finals of the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal. On the move here, 90210 is going to score a goal down in the far north end and then break loose out of the bowling. But just off to the side, and we'll have a knock-in for Hawaii Polo Life. Competitive teams played in this 12 goal this year. And remember, it's going to get more competitive as the season goes on in the 12 goal. Outlet pass from Romero looking for Augustine. Is going to work well. They move that one down over center. Picked up and controlled now by Zeta. Roberto. You see the clock in the background there. 5:35. Set of threes on the board. Loose ball play picked up here and taken around the corner by Juan Cruz Marcos looking for. It is actually Overgon looking for Juan Cruz. Finds Zeta. Got Ron Cruz in the rumble seat. He's going to hit that one down the left side. Good defense here. Both teams very well set up on their defensive. We have seen some clean ride-offs today. Right in front of the Valiente tent on the far side. Picked up here and taken now by 90210. And here they come. We got a foot race. Who's got the pony power? Good pick up here and control. Ooh, well read here as Fresonet pushes Overgon off the line. Then he loses it under the neck by Hawaii Polo Life. That ball is just going to skip off the field there. And we will have a change of possession. So a cop on the pitch. And I do not believe that ball. We'll have to check and see. I don't think they might use a. We'll see if they use a courtesy chain. No, they got a little time. So it'll probably go. I do not think that ball, it was for outside the 60 here. So they can dribble this ball. Ooh, taken forward there by Overgon and leaves it for Zeta. They had just enough space where the Hawaii Polo Life could not make a play. Turned around nicely by Mia. Cambiaso. Stolen away. Good defense here by Nero. Nice clean ride off. Wins the man. Then the ball. Oh, there's a nice ride off. As they come together, Tatu trying to jump on it. Picked up now by Overgon. Geronimo trying to work it in. Leaves it for Zeta. And whistle on the play. I wasn't sure if Neil looked like he's trying to get out of the way. Let's get another look on it. He gets popped around here across the field right there. Ooh. And we'll see what they decide on this. I remember both teams, they do have challenges. So we'll see if they decide to use them or not. There's only 3:36 left in the game. I mean, personally for me, I'd go ahead and use a challenge here just to use it. I mean, even if you're going to save. Let's see, if you get it, you'll save a open goal. So risk-reward matrix. I talk a lot about it. These teams are used to, they're new to using the challenge system. But, I mean, at this time in the game, can't hurt. I mean, it's like you said, if you win, I guess if they call the foul against Hawaii Polo Life, you get an opportunity to at least look at it, slow it down, check it out. If you lose it, you lose it, but the timing would be right. Remember, with the challenge system, you got to use them or you lose them. You can't carry them over. A lot of players would like to carry them over and have 2 in the second half, but that's not the way it works. Not at the moment, anyways. You might see adjustments on that later in as the game develops. But I think most sports, you only get them. I'm not exactly sure about that in basketball and football. They're used per half or not. I don't know why I don't know that. I'm a big football fan and basketball fan. I'll have to check that out. If you know, send me. I'm sure a lot of people do know. Send that across on the Facebook conversation. But, that would be something to use. But we'll see if they decide to use it or not. Not sure. Just it seems like good time, with 3 minutes left in the game. Or, in the Chukker. And unless, of course, they just, we're 120%. That they might have fouled. But I always talk about timing of the challenges, and I'm a big 3rd and 6th Chukker man myself, unless, of course, you can save a penalty 2 or 3 early, 1st Chukker, 2nd Chukker, 4th or 5th, and you're 100%. But it looks like they're not going to use a challenge here. So we will get the open goal penalty 2. And Geronimo, I think he went for the spot there. So that would even have been a better one to try to save. Now, in which case, if they saved it, and it would be a bowl-in, and there has been talk about possessions on those. That might be something you see change in the future. But there has been talk, just a little talk, about if you did win a challenge, should you get possession if you had possession? Because remember, the bowling is just a lottery, but it does save a goal shot. Here we go. Back to the center. Obregon's going to put the go-ahead goal here, 4-3, as he's, look at this, Geronimo. Everybody on fresh legs now, so this should be a very active 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Nice hook in there by Augustine Nero. He takes the mallet and the ball, overrides. Everybody grabbing around, spinning around, trying to get out there. 2 players override, and Tatu comes up with it. Little lob wedge here inside the 60, and he's got Facundo. And, Frazinet. And you will get the whistle here. So, now, well done, Facundo. Facundo worked for this one because that ball looked like it hit off his face. And that's in the vicinity of the goal to save a goal. You're probably going to see a penalty 1 here, I would think. Oh, you got a 2 from the spot. Okay, well, you can go with a 2 from the spot. Looked like to me maybe more of a 1. Well, remember the rule. A foul to save a goal in the vicinity of the goal. And that looked like it was right on the line, but go with the 2. And that's a big difference, man, because that's a 1 and you get to save possession. But to go with the 2, so you will get a goal for Hawaii Polo Life. That'll equalize it, 4-4. Loose ball play here. Well done. Juan Cruz Marcos, the stick man, gets through 1-2 players. But well done by Hawaii Polo Life. Look at this. They're going to have a little breakaway play here. Mia turns around cleanly again on a beautiful chestnut mare. La Dolfina. Breeding operation. Nice little play there. Backed up cleanly. Some very clean ride-offs here. 4 or 5 very nice ride-offs by both teams here in the first half. And not just that they're clean ride-offs, but the player that made the ride-off won that play, and that's great defense. On the move right here, Juan Cruz, will it make it? Just off the left side. So now, opportunity for one more run, or can they manage the clock? I think they're going to have to take a knock in. Yep, they're going to be right in the same situation that 90210 was. There's 9 seconds left, so you got to go. You can't hold up. That dude was looking at the clock. He saw, but here you go. You're going to get one run, and this might work. 27 seconds on the clock. Augustine Nero on the move, and the Bay Mare has got 3 lengths on. Looks like Juan Cruz Marcos. Now look at this, to the inside, well-placed ball by Augustine. Everybody coming in hot. Mia right in front. Oh, that's a nifty little move. Mia Cambiaso. Well done. And with 3 seconds on the clock, they are going to finish with a goal, and that's a true coast-to-coast like butter on toast as they take it from the knock-in. Tatu finds Augustine Nero. Nero works it to the inside. Mia does the nifty little move to the inside to keep it away from Juan Cruz Marcos, and then you get the finish from Facundo Frazinet. All 4 players getting involved in that final goal. Well done, Hawaii Polo Life. 5-4. We're going to halftime. We'll give them a little break here, and we'll be back for our second half. Let's check our stats here. Should be pretty close across the board. Wow, you are close. You got it. Look at that. That is crazy. Maybe 4 throw-ins more, one by 90210. But otherwise, just an amazing game, and this is what a final should look like on your stats. Very well done, everybody. All right. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back for our second half.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us. Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
You're welcome back, everybody, to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from the CTV studios, Grand Champions Polo Club, and we are at the Valiente Polo Farm Field number 1, Spectacular, for the finals of 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal. And we have 90210. If you're just joining us for the second half, well, you have joined us at a good time because this has been a fabulous match as always. 90210, we have Sarah Siegel Magnus who played the first 2 chukkers. Then she had Joaquin Vilgray come in. So Joaquin is playing for her. And then we have Roberto Zeta. And then we have Juan Cruz Marcos and Geronimo Obregon. And it looks like Vilgray is actually wearing, number 1. He's there in the blue helmet. And then Hawaii Polo Life with Mia Cambiaso, Facundo Frezinet, Augustine Nero, and Tatu Gomez Romero. 2 12-goal teams. They started out on the flat, 5-4 at the moment. And it has just been a very, very close game. Both teams playing very, very well. And should be a great second half. So thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports and our Sieber Memorial 12 goal. Remember, stay with us for afterward. We will have our trophy presentation where we'll have our best playing pony and our MVP of the game also. And you'll be able to get a little more up close and personal with the players. First penalty here in the second half, and he's been very strong from the penalty line. And when I say that, that's Tatu Gomez Romero, number 4. 60-yard penalty 4. Defended goal, all player 30 yards in front. Well hit, man. Ooh, just off to the side. Ooh, bad luck there, Tatu. He was 2 for 2. He'll go 2 for 3, but not bad. Oh, it was a safety. I apologize. So 60, we got a penalty 6 there. So a safety on the play. It's saying it to everyone, but of course hit from the 60-yard penalty, but it is a safety when the defending team hits it over their own end line. So beg your pardon there. And same place, but off to the left. Get a little bit of an angle there sometimes. On a knock-in, 90210. That ball's going to pop back. Everybody turning around quickly here. Who will get there? Mallets in the air. Oh, I like the non-call right there by the mound officials. Too much space in between. And look at this shot. That is power polo at its finest. I love the non-call by the mound officials. You got to give credit where credit is due. I'll get on them when I think I don't like something, but I got to give it up on them. Look at too much space right here. That's just too much space. You got to go. They're playing and they're running and gunning here. So right there, he's already on the near side established, so he does not need, and that's another good non-call. Those are great non-calls by the 2 mound officials today, and that's not an easy game. That's not easy to do, and those are the times, of course, in the game when they do not blow the whistle, and it's a very tough game. I've umpired at highest levels, and so I do understand the non-call. And it's not how good you blow the whistle, it's how good you do not blow the whistle when the game should be playing on. And those are two great non-calls and a great finish there by Hawaii Polo Life. Here we go. Back to the action, and whistle on the play. That'll slow it down a little bit. Two players come together here. Geronimo working hard. Ooh, but you see right there. And you go get a late whistle there on that uneven ride-off. Remember what I told you about the ride-offs early. Got to be not too far in front, not too far behind. Right there you can see how you had a little, as they would say in NASCAR, trading paint. Not a hard play, but definitely behind the saddle. You got to keep safety of those horses. Look at those horses shine, man. Ooh, man, that is beautiful. Now that ball needs to be teed up here. I'm not sure if they see that or not. Okay, well, we'll talk to them about that. Drop that ball a little bit more in front. So they'll get that lined out. You have the three lines there, but they'll get that lined out. It comes off a player here. And see where it hit. Oh, wow. Man. And that's the second time today we've had a couple players get hit with the ball. And that could be, as I said, that ball travels, I want to say between 80 and 120. I think Tommy Biddle was clocked 116, 118. But most of the time that ball travels good 70 to 100. And we all know about the 90-mile-an-hour fastball in baseball. So you can understand how fast that ball moves. And then remember, you're moving around on a horse 20 to 36 miles an hour. So a couple give and goes here. And then you get a right-of-way violation called here. Keep an eye on the back shot from Mia. Backed up again by Hawaii Polo Life. And yeah, I mean, that's a good call. Very good call. I think maybe a misread there by Roberto, as he's usually pretty keen on those, but it looked like definitely checked down there. The Hawaii Polo Life player checked down, slowed his pony down, but if he did not, he would have made contact with the player coming across. So remember, you are allowed to steal a ball when a player checks down, but in that case, you get the open goal penalty too. Tatu Gomez Romero. And he's been good on the penalty line. That'll put him back 3 for 4. And we'll get all the bowlings right here in front of us from our high cam from the center. I want to say I got to send some love to my beautiful wife, Stephanie, who's actually on the center cam today. It's our 30th anniversary today, so I want to take this time to say happy anniversary, darling. And she's actually enjoying her day, she said, out here at the Valiente Polo Farm. Beautiful place to watch polo and film polo. So, and of course, these two teams will give you a lot of excitement. But happy anniversary, Stephanie. On the move. Turned around here and taken in another whistle here. And that's going to be right around the Kersey change time. So you might get a change. Wow, look at this. Hawaii Polo Life opening it up, getting a first-time 3-point lead. And this ball gets hit to the sideline. Let's keep an eye on it. I think comes off a little bit. Ooh. And, well, you want to stay true to consistency, and consistency would be, keeping an eye on that bump behind the saddle. And trust me, I work with the umpire crew here, and I sit in a lot of the meetings, and I hear what they talk about, and consistency is number 1 or 2 on the list, especially with our polo managers in Obregon. We'll go ahead and get one. here on the open goal penalty 2. But to be consistent, because it is such a big play in the game of polo, not just for the umpires, but for the players. Because when the players understand how the umpires are calling the game, and they could be calling the distances a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, timing is a big deal. And all players will tell you that consistency in their eyes, being a player in my day, you just want to know how they're calling the game so you can adjust your style of play. And so based on the way they called that game, uneven ride-off there was a good call. And remember, they will move those up. You usually get one more position out of a uneven ride-off for safety of the four-legged athlete and, of course, the two-legged athlete. But anytime you do see any kind of ride-off, and you're going to see a good shot here of Joaquin Vilgray, as he's going to go from horse to horse. Looks like Sarah Siegel. I think she's still there. I have not got any word back. I think she's okay, but she might have had, like I said, it's been a long season. We're right in the middle of the season here, 2024. So that a lot of the players, like in any sport, basketball, football, baseball, you name it, middle of the season is always very tough, as you might have an injury and you're either playing through it or you cannot play through it. Good shot here of Roberto Zeta. True captain, in my eyes. Love the way he captained his team. He's a stellar player on and off the polo field. Represents the game of polo at a very high level. And very, very strong horses. String very well mounted, as is most of the players today, because today is such a big game of the polo where we talked a lot about the breeding operations and what they've done for the game of polo. We got everybody back quickly here, though, after courtesy change. So let's get back to the action. Loose ball play picked up here now and controlled by Juan Cruz. He's going to look for Geronimo, and Geronimo does not mess around with the polo ball, but good ride-off once again by Mia Cambiaso. She wins the ride-off on Zeta, gets the back shot, changed the field here by Augustine Nero. And look at this. She's going to pick up the Cambiaso. This is the best polo play of the day for me. Cambiaso now on the move. Mia working it to the outside on the bay pony. Going to shut it down over center, taking around the corner. Good ball control. Now she's going to get a little help from Nero. Gets a little help from Frezinet. You got to give it up right there. Ooh, I know, man. Augustine, he says, I was getting out. But they're going to get on you. He was trying to get out of there. Kind of got caught up on the inside here. But this play by Mia, man, that play by Augustine, Nero, and Mia, that is just pure power polo. You go one way, Mia wins the ride-off, gets the ball going left. Nero goes directly to the right, the opposite side of the field, and Mia's already running. Good polo. Yeah, he's still upset about it. It's a tough one. Augustine, I know it's a tough one. That's a tough one. But you got to be careful, because I think you're going to get the technical called here now. And I'll check with my field side correspondent on that one just to make sure. So verbal appeal. So you got to be careful. Verbal appeal, and the procedure is that the umpires will move the ball. No yellow flags, no red flags here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, Aspen Valley Polo Club, World Polo League. But the umpires do have the ability to drop the ball wherever they like, and those penalty twos can hurt. And, of course, a penalty 3 can hurt. And that ball would have been a penalty 4 at the most, and it got moved to the 3. So you got to be careful. Tough call, but, sometimes you got to live with it. And I understand Augustine, he was trying to get out of there, but consistency is consistency, and that's the way the umpires have been calling it. And I got to lean towards the umpire side on this one. If you're getting stuck in there in a game this fast, because remember, in a game this fast, if you're trying to get out, but you don't take the most direct route out, then you slow the game a bit, and then that gives the defending team time to get back on defense. So that's why, they're going to be a little more stricter there. And most of the time, when you take the most direct route, trust me on this, you're in a bad position. So, your brain just doesn't work like that. You want to make a move where you're in a better position, but sometimes it can hurt you in the game of polo. On the bowling, knock in here is going to be picked up and taken down by Zeta. 2 minutes down the clock. 1 goal difference. Very tight game. Turn around the corner, left in here. Shot on goal. Wow. What an extra. That ball was neck backwards. Like a reverse neck shot there. Nice try. And Tattoo will line up and control for the Hawaii Polo team. I got a feeling this one might go down the end. We might even see 7 chukkers in this game. They have been very, very close. I mean, now they're digging into their playbooks. Good ride off here by Overgon. Geronimo pushes Mia wide and goes across the center with it. Nero on the move. Good pickup there by Mia, and she said, go with it, Augustine. Good communication. She had control of the right-of-way, and then she said, go ahead and leave it for her player running on the offense. Hit up field a bit here. And, they're going to give it to Augustine. So, back shot coming from Zeta here. Let's keep an eye on the drone. You're going to get a better look at it. And they're going to give that one up to the white team. Tight one. Now remember, both teams still have challenges here. They just have a new set of challenge for the second half. No challenges were used in the first half. So we'll see if they decide to use some of their challenges here in the second half. Looks like that ball was on the run. Definitely needs to be an open goal if blown. And you had a team on the attack. Just, good 50 yards in from the center. Open goal penalty 3, 40-yard shot. Tattoo Gomez Romero. And he'll pick up another. Good shooting here by Tattoo. And that'll be the end of Chukker. So, right. So, 8-6. They came back here a little more after the half. So, we'll send them off for some fresh ponies. And we'll be right back for our 5th Chukker play. I remember you get the Grand Champions Polo Club app. Great commercial there. Of course, you have polo in your pocket. It will keep you up to date with all of our polo that's going on, 6 through 26 goals. Of course, World Polo League, highest rated polo in the United States, outside of Argentina. 26 goals, and we've had some fabulous games. Remember, it is just heating up in the World Polo League. It has been a lot of fun. Actually, all the leagues have been great. I mean, I got to tell you, the 6, the 8, the 12, the 26, and then also remember we have our women's polo league. So, ladies, if you like to play in the women's polo league every Tuesday, get in touch with our general manager, Cale Newman, our director of operations, Juan Bellini. And he is the director of operations for the Polo School also. And those two individuals will get you set up with the Polo School and the Polo On Demand program. We'll talk more about that as we get into our courtesy change. If you are looking to play polo down in southern Florida and you don't want to bring your ponies, well, we'll set you up with them. All right, here we go. Fifth Chukker, 2-goal difference. Anybody's match at this point. Here we go. Big ball by 90210. Good defense now. And taken out by Facundo Fresonet. Leaves it there for Tatu. And Nero bounces it off the pony, though. Control play now by Juan Cruz. Juan Cruz Marcos around the corner. He goes near side. Nice shot. And wow, man, he is quick with the stick. Juan Cruz Marcos. Entertaining guy, man. I got to tell you, I love watching him play. I love watching them all play, but he does some things, man. Flips it around here. Look at all the players coming after him. He just pulls them out away from Tatu, who he had him on the hook. Pulls his mount out of the hook and then fires the near side next shot. Que golazo. Back to the center. That'll get it within 1. 7-8. This one's going to be won by Hawaii Polo Life. Going to goal here, but nobody home with a white jersey. So 90210 will control and take it back to the inside. Juan Cruz. On the right side, looking for Geronimo. Look at this. Change the field once, change the field twice. Not the ball that he was looking for, though. Turned around quickly. Augustine. Nice turn there by Nero. Picked up, backed up cleanly, and Obregon's going to go back to the hit and run game. But again, nobody out in front for 90210. So both teams kind of stuck in the middle here with the defense. And it's going to be picked up here by Joaquin Vilgray. Getting his first couple touches. He's been playing a lot of defense. He's filling in for Sarah Siegel Magnus. So getting the job done. On the boards right here in front of the grandstand. And you throw a blanket over 5 players, 6 players. Again, a nice pass, but nobody home. Turned around by Mia. Cambiaso's got a lot of time. She's going to use it. Now looking for the short pass to Augustine Nero. Nero stays near side. Nice little flip. Looking for the big hit. Controlled and taken by Zeta. Zeta on the black mare. Juan Cruz says, come on back, Roberto. I got it for you. Good communication. Outlet pass. Looking for Obregon. Geronimo. Well done there by Joaquin Vilgray. Working hard with Fresonet. And that's not a bad idea. Because he has been very good with the polo ball, and been a little quiet. So they've been working on him today. Trying to slow him down a little bit. And that ball rolled just wide to the right. It will tee up for another knock-in. So both teams here playing good defense on each other, as you notice. Pink jersey, white jersey, everywhere on the field. And like you said, on a few of the passes, both teams a little overhitting on some of the passes. But that's just because the defense has been so good. Mia's going to work hard here against Obregon. And Mia riding hard there. He's going to ride this one out. We will get a whistle on the play. Keep an eye on it. Here's the outlet pass coming from Tatu. It goes to Mia here, gets stolen away. Mia slows it down. And then right here, but then right there, she's going to go ahead and ride it out. So we'll go to the courtesy chain. We'll see the umpires decide on this one. 3:52 on the clock as we have all of our teams. We have teams on both sides of the field today, so sometimes the courtesy change, try to keep it around 45 seconds, but usually takes a little bit longer sometimes Well, if you have both teams on one side of the field, makes sense if they have to ride all the way. But now you have teams on either side. So depending on where the ball is located, it's going to make it easier for the other team. Last year's Dundas won the title for the third consecutive year. I mean, Dundas was just cracking. They were just running so many. They won so many tournaments. And I remember they were just dominating everything. But last year they won with Mickey Navija Estrada, Mia Cambiaso, Roberto Zeta, Geronimo Obregon. So there's a lot of names there that you hear, but they're actually all split up. You have Geronimo and Roberto playing together. Mickey played, I think Mickey's not playing the 12 goal, but he actually's playing in the 6 or the 8. Navija Estrada. And then, of course, Mia. And they broke up a close game in the second half to defeat Senfes Excalibur with Richard Machal, who Richard's actually playing in the World Polo League, his brother and him. So and they've been playing very well. Evan White Jr., Santiago Javajol. Santi's been having a great season. And Pedro Falabella, my man, Pedro. 13-6, though. They rock and rolled. All right, here we go. Everybody back. 3:45. Loose ball play, and another awesome ride-off, man. Both teams just really using their horses well to defend the play. Change of field. Zeta going across. Stolen away by Nero. Augustine's going to break it down, slow it down. He's got Mia in the rumble seat here. Nero leads it for Mia. Pretty gray pony welder here, Mia Cambiaso. Look at this shot by Tatu Gomez Ramiro, and that's threading the needle at a high level right there. And you can see 90210 talking to each other a little bit right there, but keep an eye on this play. Mia finds Tatu. Look at where the end line is. You realize that he's only shooting at about 15 inches of goal there, maybe 20 inches, based on where that ball was sitting on the end line. That is not an easy goal. Well done, Tatu, and he has been very good shoot from the penalty line today, too. Play good polo. Sensational goal right there. Around the corner we go. Facundo. Backed up by Juan Cruz. Into the corner. Juan Cruz working on Mia. Turned around by Geronimo. They come together there. And tough one here. Another one where you got like 5 players. You can count them 5 or 6 as they all come together. And it gets turned around by Juan Cruz. And then, well, 2 different players. And that's a tough play, tough call. 2 players with 2 different colored jerseys coming across there. Juan Cruz Marcos in control of the ball as he turns it from left to right. And but a couple players in there, and I always like to bring this up. It just shows you how skilled, what a level of the umpires are. They have to make calls like this at a split second. Remember, we get to watch the replay, and we talk a lot about that in our meetings with the umpires. The IRO and the /third man always has and the fans and the announcers have the ability to watch this in slow-mo, and we get to watch it in all different the replays, and you remember they're watching it one time. So it is going to go against the 90210 team, and don't give this guy any more shots because Tatu Gomez Romero has been on fire on the penalty line. And at the moment, 5 for 6. So good shooting. But it looked like right there, just to break it down for you, one of the 90210 players was actually holding the Hawaii Life Polo player in there when they made contact on the 90210 player, Juan Cruz Marcos. So that's how they came about that foul. On the move. Facundo had to break away there. picked up and taken into the corner and controlled by Juan Cruz. Marcos will slow it down. He's got, he had Geronimo in the rumble seat. And then, like he always does, Augustine Nero, very strong on defense. He put himself in a good spot. Good pick up here by Mia. Getting a lot done on the gray pony. Now slows it down, wins that ride off. Good ball control, Mia Cambiaso. They come together, and a whistle will stop the clock, and that's going to stop it just under a minute. So 10-7 here, and another great ride off. Mia Cambiaso, man, she times her ride off so well, and it's not as easy as you think. Especially at the speed that these guys, guys and girls are playing at, and but the timing has just been phenomenal. Big hit down the center. Looks like Mia's going to appeal for that one, and she's going to get it. So she'll get the opportunity to keep an eye on this ball. Geronimo, very well hit, very high. But well read there. See how Mia read that ball? She looked over her left shoulder, then she moved from right to left to get herself on the line. And remember, the player following the ball has the right of over a player that meets the ball. It's just good polo. Well done, Mia Cambiaso. Penalty 5A, down the center. And not an easy read when that ball's that high. Well met in here by Geronimo. Tatu's going to make even a better play and win the defense. Juan Cruz is going to hammer it back, and Geronimo is going to be by himself. Look for the cut shot. No, we go for the play. Slows it down. Goes for the control play. Lines out. Juan Cruz in the rumble street. And then a foul on the play. And that ball is going to be, they're going to have that foul inside the 30 seconds. So we're going to send everybody off. 3-goal difference. Can 90210 turn up the steam here? We'll be back to find out. Stay with us for our 6th and final Chukker. All right, everybody, here we go. 6th and final Chukker. And at the moment, Hawaii Polo Life getting this lead and holding on to it. And they will come in tough, though, this 90210 team. They will press you. So we'll see how this final Chukker goes here. Going to start out with an opportunity for the 90210 team in their pink jerseys. And it'll be Geronimo Overgon from the penalty 2, 30-yard shot. He's been good to also 3 for 3 for Geronimo from the line. And they said Sarah Siegel-Magnus, she made 1 in the first chukker. So 10-8 here, a lot of polo to be played, so this is not over yet. So you go right down to the end. And on the bowling, they're going to get control once again. Loose ball play out to the outside, but Zeta is going to get the... Oh, he gets the opportunity there, but just off to the right. But Zeta did have an opportunity to shoot there. And knocking coming out. Tatu going to take his time here, probably check the field a little bit. Make sure that he has a nice set play. You want a positive possession. You're up by 2 goals. And still a lot of pole to be played. Remember, they still haven't gone to the... And wow, look at this pony here of another one of Mia off to the outside, Bay pony. Great play, great for her. And but the Bay pony takes her to the inside, picked up here no by Geronimo. Gonna work that one, looks for the drop. And ooh, a little bit too far. Everybody ride with their mouths in the air, no whistle on the play, and turn around, and here comes Roberto Zeta. Zeta trying to get around the outside. Mia's going to pick him up. Tatu Gomez Romero is going to control. And Tatu gets away from one player and is going to get the whistle. So I wasn't sure there if the 90210 team maybe had him set up with the first player coming across. But yeah, the second player definitely moving from the center of the field to the other side. Remember, when a player is hitting the ball and a player is moving towards that ball, if he's crossing over while that player's mouth's in motion going to the ball, then he will go ahead and to get the whistle there. So nice try. I mean, you got to go for it. Very, very close play. And if you get there, you score a goal. And most of the time, you are going to get a center hit. So you have the ability. Oh, they have the ability to defend here. Tatu's got to give one play. Oh, no. Tatu, he's to pull out of there. He kind of waited there. And good read by Zeta. And I think you're probably going to go to the 60 on this, and that's why I'm not sure why Tatu didn't pull out of here, because this is that gray area I told you about, anywhere around 20 yards from center. I mean, you're better just to pull out of there and regroup. You still got 160, maybe 170 yards, but they're going to move that ball. And this is a good ball placement by the mound officials. This is what they're going to do. They're going to move that ball anytime you see those fouls. Nobody back on defense. And I'm surprised that Tatu just didn't pull out of that play and just go to the horsepower. I mean, don't get me wrong. It would have been tough because, I'm sure everybody's mounted up here, especially in the 6 chukker, especially Zeta. He would have had a little edge, but now put him on the line. 60-yard shot, Roberto Zeta. Penalty 4. Ooh, that looks like a well-hit ball right there. Oh, man, I love those. 66 yards. Perfectly hit. Straight up, straight down. Well done, Roberto. And that is a pressure goal right there. They needed that one. They needed that one, especially that one. I told you this might go to OT. I'm just feeling it today. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the Valiente Polo Farm or the Sieber Memorial or what it is. We just want more of it. Grand Champions Polo Club. Whistle on the play after the bowl-in. Take another look at it. Pops out. Oh, yeah, you're going to get a late whistle there on the reaching call. If you notice that ball was, now remember, a ball in between the horses is a neutral ball. A ball in front of the opposing player is a reach. Anything over further would be even more of a reach. Nice call. Great call by them. But got to be in a good position to make that call. Not an easy call to make for the Mount officials, but a good call. 5A from the spot. Obregon. You're going to go for it. And when I say he's going to go for it, look at this guy. Wow, Geronimo. Oh, that is stick man play. Oh, that's good D. What a play. And look at this. Joaquin. Real great. Well done, Joaquin. He's going to fall in behind Juan Cruz Marcos, as they call him the stick man, but watch this play by Juan Cruz, picks it up, boom, and tries to go between, and then it pops out, and well done, Juan. Just not messing around. Joaquin goes for the little, just one slap, but picks up the equalizer. And we are in for an amazing final after this courtesy change. It is going to be unbelievable. Mia leaves it now for Nero. Nero back to Mia. Picked up by Juan Cruz. Well done, Tatu. Going to stay out of that one. Mia is going to turn the corner. Mia applies the pressure. Well done on the hook. And then you might get another reaching call here. So we'll see where they're at on this one. Looked like Tatu was right behind that play. We can't see from this angle, but this angle you will see. Just see where that ball's at. Mia. Oh, and it's not second man. So it meant fouling the second man. So remember, when one player's fouling another player down the field, another player comes across in between. That's player fouling. Remember, player fouling the ball is going to have that right away. Tatu Gomez Romero following Mia. And then Zeta coming from right to left across. And not enough space. And that's what they're looking for there. Just a little more window. Or you can try to get across earlier. But most of the time when it does happen where the second man does, when you do foul the second man, it's just a tight play. And that ball will be dropped. Wow, this is going to be just outside the 60. So 80, 85, maybe. Tatu Gomez Romero in range here. And he's allowed to dribble this ball. So what's the set play? Tied up. Big play. 3:33 on the clock. Huge play. I mean, possession now is everything in this game. So we will see what they decide. Everybody on fresh legs. I love this part of the game. One of the my favorite parts of the courtesy change is when it gets down to the final right here. When you get, because it gives all players. I mean, most players, of course, they have, they can change. You can change your horse anytime you want on a polo field. This gives the ability for all the teams to change their horses at the same time, and it gives them the ability also to kind of get organized. Here's a good shot of the stick and ball field. You got a few players out there warming up. Look like Perotto maybe. You got a few players out there riding. I'm not sure if that was Perotto or not. But it looked like a few players sticking ball this afternoon. Beautiful afternoon. And here's the Hawaii Polo Life team. And they are going to go with the tap. Short pass picked up here and taken out by Juan Cruz Marcos, and he might go for a little coast-to-coast run here. Tatu Gomez Romero, we got a foot race. Here we go. Wow, everybody on speedsters. Tatu, back shot. Good read. Turned around and controlled by Obregon. And I think we've seen this gray a couple times today. Is everybody should be mounted up pretty well here in this final 2:45. Shot on goal, ball's going to go just wide. We'll have a possession play in favor of Hawaii Polo Life. Huge possession one more time, but I'm feeling overtime. I don't know what it is about this one today. Tatu Gomez Romero. It looks like maybe Nero went to change. I'm not sure. He went to do something over there, but he's back. And look at this. Tatu said, let's go for it. He's going to go for a little coast. Nice ride off there by Zeta. Roberto. Back to Kaku. Juan Cruz. Marcos leaves it. And Mia is going to take it across the center of the goal and turn it around here. Good pickup and control to be taken in by Nero. Augustine, and they're lined out well here. And leave this ball. Now Nero. Sorry, it was Frazinet, Facundo to take that ball after Mia. And now back to Mia. Well done by Joaquin. Bill Gray getting his shots in here. As I said, filling in for Sarah Siegel-Magnus. And the injury after the second chukker. Turn around the corner. Geronimo pushing everybody to the side on the gray pony. Geronimo ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. And then we have contact. And remember, this is a trigger also. So I didn't go through the triggers with you, but I'll go through them now where we got a little chance as the ability to check and see if a goal is in or out, to check and see if the ball goes out of bounds. And right here, you can check anytime two ponies come together, and you can see right there, number 4 in the white came from left to right and made contact with Geronimo Overgon. And that's going to put him on the line for another open goal penalty 2. Geronimo. Oh, I think that ball might have went just wide. That's the first one he missed today. Oh, bad luck for Geronimo there. He hit his last one to our right, to his left, and it was close. This one on the other side there, so he just pulled it a little bit, and that's the first one he's missed today because he has been stellar from the line. So here we go, 10-10, and look at this, 30 seconds left. How are we going to get a non-call? So they're going to play this out. Here we go. Zeta bounces off a pony. Back shot coming. Mia's going to have a breakaway. Mia Cambiaso might get a breakaway here. Well done by Facundo Frazinet. Opening the hole for Mia Cambiaso. Mia once, Mia twice. We got the buzzer beater in line. And Mia Cambiaso is going to get the winning goal here. They're going to finish out, but you got to give love to Facundo Frazinet. That's a polo play right there. Facundo pushing his player across. Great read by Mia. And look at this. They're going to pull it out right at the end. But what a match. What a final for the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal. Unbelievable. 90210. Joaquin Vilgay, who filled in for Sarah Siegel-Magnus, Juan Cruz Marcos, Roberto Zeta, and Geronimo Overgon. Here's your final stats. They're going to be right there. Shots on goal. Wow. More shots on goal than the winning team. 19-15 by 90210. Knock-ins. There it is. Those misses. That's what hurts you. But well done, Mia Cambiaso. Que golazo, Mia. But you got to give it up. Hawaii Polo Life, Mia Cambiaso, Facundo Frazinet, Augustine Nero, Tatu Gomez Romero. They all played awesome polo. They played as a team all day long. Both teams did. That's what I love about the 12 goal. I want to thank the Valiente Polo Farm. Of course, Grand Champions Polo Club. Be able to play our final here at the Valiente Polo Club. We played a number of games here during our 12-goal series. We played on Field 3. So I want to thank Bob Janavis and the Valiente Polo Farm crew, their field crew, and, of course, everyone who manages and does everything over their top organization. And but congratulations go to Hawaii Polo Life. And there's a good shot of the wildlife. There you go, HawaiiPoloLife.com. You'd like to get some merch of the winning team of the 2024 Sieber Memorial. And we're going to go to a little break, but we will be back with our trophy presentation when we'll see, you should have some of the Sieber family there. And we'll have all the players up close and personal. So once again, I'm Dale Schwetz with CTV Sports. Stay with us. We'll be back for our trophy presentation. Okay, welcome back, everybody, to our 2024 Sieber Memorial 12-goal final trophy presentation. I want to thank, of course, both teams, but exactly John Sieber. Also, John, always thank you and the Sieber family. Much love, as always, and thank you for all the interviews. And we're going to do the pony first. So we'll do our best playing pony. So if I could ask Roberto Zeta. Roberto, please come down, Roberto. And the name of the mare, he played her in the second and fifth Chukker. You can't forget her. She's the black, very black, the black mare. I mean, just beautiful. So if we could get, looks like Sarah's up there okay, so she's okay. That's great. If we could get Roberto Zeta. Roberto, can you come down for the best playing pony? Because he played her Delfina Atrapada, and this is a great name today, Delfina Atrapada, because it is my anniversary, and basically Delfina Atrapada in English is to catch you. That caught you, and I don't know if I caught her or she caught me, but we caught each other, Roberto, so congratulations for what a beautiful mare, and of course the La Delfina breeding operation, Delfina Atrapada, and Stefanina Schwetz, well, Atrapada. What a mare. We saw so many good horses today. It was tough for the committee, I must tell you. We talked about it, but look at this mare, and I want to congratulate the whole crew there to take care of them. Put your hands together. You can't win without these beautiful four-legged athletes. And there's our best playing pony of the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12-goal, Delfina Atrapada. And once again, as I said, basically in English is to catch you, or be caught, to be caught, and she is one that's tough to catch. And of course, I want to thank John Sieber, who is there first. John, thank you for coming out once again and doing our trophy presentation. As always, John, the Sieber family, much love. We're going to go with our runners-up today, and it was that close, but please put your hands together for 90210 and the number 1, Sarah Siegel Magnus. Sarah, please step up, Sarah. She was basically Joaquin. Bill Gray also played. And Sarah, I'm glad to see that you're okay. We always worry about that. She had an amazing tournament. There's Joaquin also. Joaquin did a fabulous job filling in for Sarah. And Sarah, we hope you feeling better after today. I know it's tough. And playing number 2, well, after best playing pony, Roberto Zeta. Roberto, and he's got his kids up there. And there's a nice shot with John Sieber once again. And congratulations, Roberto, with Delfina Atrapada, our best playing pony for today. And Roberto, you're always the star of my eyes, my brother. You always play so well. Playing the number 3, I call him the stick man, Juan Cruz Marcos. Come on, Mark, get up there, buddy. And by the way, Sarah, love the black pants. Love the style of the 90210. You know you always carry it at a high level. And that's my man, Juan Cruz Marcos. He had a couple goals on the day. And then always a pleasure. And what a tournament you had. Please put your hands together for Geronimo Overgone. Geronimo, very strong. From the penalty line on the field, Geronimo, you always show up. You always bring it to us. So there's your 90210 team. But the winners of the 2024 Sieber Memorial go to Hawaii Polo Life. So put your hands together for Mia Cambiaso with the winning goal today. Mia Cambiaso. And what a day she had. Well played, Mia, all day long, getting the winning goal. And, well, number 2, Facundo Frazinet. I got to tell you, Facundo, the play of the day, I got to give it to you, my man, because that play that you made to open the hole there for Mia to come through and score a goal, that was just great communication. Just showed you great teamwork between the number 1 and number 2 there. And there's Facundo Fresner. We're going to see a lot of Mia and Facundo both on 2 goals. Playing number 3, and well, you worked hard all day long, my man, Augustine Nero. Come on. Offense, defense, you were everywhere. And just carried your 5 goals, Augustine, the whole tournament. at a very high level. Congratulations. And playing the number 4, put your hands together for Tatu Gomez Romero on 3 goals. What a day he had. 7 goals on the day, Tatu. 5 from the penalty line, 2 from the field. And we have one more award here, John. One more award. And this is going to be our most valuable player today. And our most valuable player for the 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal is going to number 4, Tatu Gomez Romero. 3 goals, scoring 7 on the day. What a day you had. And just, what a great team, though. You got to give it up to the whole team. It was a team effort. Hawaii Polo Life representing the HawaiiPoloLife.com brand at high level. John Sieber, we want to thank you, sir. And if we could get the big trophy up there so we can get one more picture. I want to thank 90210 for Sarah Siegel Magnus. Sarah, you guys, the Dundas team owned this tournament for many years. You've been in the finals the last 4. Roberto Zeta, Geronimo Overgon, and, of course, Joaquin Vilgray. Great job. And, Sarah, I hope you get better so we get her. And here's a good picture. One more time, everybody. Put your hands together for Hawaii Polo Life. Mia Cambiaso, Facundo Frezinet, Augustine Nero, and Tatu Gomez Romero. And, of course, to the whole Sieber family, John, thank you for representing the family as you always do at such a high level. I want to thank our general manager, Cale Newman, and everyone there. Of course, one more big thanks to the Valiente Polo Farm for the opportunity to play our finals here and a number of our games at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And there they are, Hawaii Polo Life champions 2024 Sieber Memorial 12 goal. Well done, everybody. What a day, what a game, and we are in for so much more. We're just in the middle of our season here at CTV Sports. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and all the fun and applause we've had, and also taking it to a level like we have here at CTV Sports with the 4K. My name's Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.